Alright, this is my review of the Scarpa Dynos by Dainese. I bought these from Rider's Choice in Mississauga for $2.80 just because I got a deal on them. Overall, they fit really nicely. I'm just going to do a quick spin here. So I've had these for about a week and a half, 2 weeks now. I'm all about customizing, so I put my own little Dainese logo on the side. And there. It's great because it's got like some reflective stripping here and same on the back here. You can see that. Yeah, I mean they get a little dirty easier because they're white, but overall they've been holding up pretty good. See, so this is the part that rubs against my heel guard, and there we go. Right now, in terms of sizing, I guess you could say, well, yeah, I have wide feet. Let me see the shape of my foot. Scarpa Dynos are pretty good for that. They actually are pretty wide. Revzilla said that they're a little slim, but I found them okay. They're actually a bit tight on the sides for me, right on the sides here. So what I did is I just tried to stretch it out. I took an orthotic and tried to push it through one of those phase 4 ones. What I actually found was best was one of these cups, because it's about the same size as what I needed it to be. And I basically just jammed it in there. When I jam it in there, I made sure to tighten it at the top after to make sure that it is pushing outwards just on the bottom and keeping the size for my ankle. And that worked out pretty well. Okay, and this is basically what I did here. I just stuck the cup in there, and it's pushing out on the sides here now, so it makes sure it's stretching out. And then I tighten the band or the drawstring to tighten up around the ankle area. Okay, so something else that worked out for me was that I had a custom pair of orthotics made for my friend who's a podiatrist, and you know, they're custom molded to my feet, and they actually fit perfectly inside. And I put these tabs on them, which is basically just like volleyball tape, just to, when I get in there, it makes it a lot easier to pull out and put it back in my shoes when I need to. Okay, in terms of the fit, inside, back down here, there's a bit of extra padding which basically sticks out and is supposed to, I guess, cup your heel a little bit. I've got thin heels, but because of my orthotics, it actually puts them in a good location for me. My ankle is actually down here, which is actually right where it should be in the guard. And same for this side. I like to wear dress socks in them just because they're thinner and they're black. It just doesn't look as ridiculous when I'm riding. Here it looks good shot. What it looks like on the hand itself. That's not bad at all. So obviously when I'm riding, I come up a little bit more like this. Yeah, overall the fit's really good. My toes, again, I'm a 9.5, 9, I guess you could say. My toes come right up to the plate here, and it's nice and wide for me here. Okay, now this is more like a mesh material on the top here, around the sides. For airflow wise, I think it's okay. I mean, wearing runners with like mesh on the top is going to give you a lot more airflow, of course. But with these, as long as I'm tilting and I just rest my heel on the foot peg with my toes pointed down, I actually feel more air coming through the top, and it helps me ventilate here a little bit through the toes, but not as much as I want. Other than that, it's still really good. So yeah, overall, I would honestly give these boots like an 8.5, 9. These are my first pair of boots, and they fit really nicely. I walked around when I was getting my tires and stuff changed for 2 hours in them. As long as I'm not standing still, it's really good. You know, if I'm sitting there in the theater, when I first started wearing them, I couldn't wear them for more than an hour because they were tight on the sides. It was cutting my circulation a bit. After stretching them out, the 9s fit perfectly. So yeah, I should just give it a shot. I mean, if they're tight on the side, just try my cup trick and it should work. And once again, the Dainese Scarpa Dynos.